What's up, everybody? We back with another message, another video. Thank you to all my new subscribers and future new subscribers. You know we do nothing here without God because everything is spiritually led by God over here. We cover the world from a spiritual and physical aspect to get the raw, real, and uncut answers. So anything you hear, anything you see in these end times, may you test the spirits, aka take the words and visuals back to prayer with God, as there are many Decepticons running around in these end times sent from the enemy, had a strong, close, and personal relationship with God. Good, great, and awesome. All right, everybody, May 30th, 2024 on a good old Thursday. The Lord put it on me real quickly to tell you this. He says, tell my children to stop wrestling with me. Because you know God don't lose, right? He is the champion and forever going to hold the title. What are you doing? Why you tripping? God says, lean not on your own understanding and trust in the Lord with all your heart. So why are you wrestling? Surrender. Surrender, surrender, surrender. Give it to God. And you know who I'm talking to. Give it to God. Stop fighting the control. Stop fighting over who has control. Stop. God is in control of things. You ain't got to worry about all this extra stuff. Give it to God, okay? Give it to God because you over there tripping and you leaning on your own understanding. You got to lean on God's. And he'll give it to you piece by piece because if he told you everything, guess what? You probably wouldn't do it anyway. Stop wrestling with him. He says, give it to me, my child. Give it to me, my child. You hear your father give it to him. He got you. He's not going to let you fall. Remember, Peter fell in the water because he ain't focused on the Jesus. He literally looked at all these other factors and just fell in the water. Just look at Jesus. He got you. He ain't going to let you fall. Yes, you about to walk on some water. Stuff that ain't going to make sense to people. And they going to look at you like you an alien or something. Like, whoa, where planet you come from? I don't want to touch you. Don't come near me, and that's okay. You'd rather be an alien than be in the world, right? So stop wrestling with God and let him lift you up and do what the world would deem impossible. Come on, Father. Anything else you want to give? He says he loves you greatly. He loves all his children greatly. And he says it very subtly. And you need to trust me. In this season, you're going to have to trust God like no other because guess what? It ain't going to make sense. It ain't going to ever make sense. And if you're trying to plan years ahead, I'm sorry, you might as well not even do that because it don't work like that. All right? You got to trust God. Maybe a couple of weeks in advance, he'll give you this and that, but it ain't happening like that. All right? So stop wrestling. Okay, he said it is brothers. It is brothers in Christ. Stop that. A lot of the husbands to the family trying to financially give onto their family and support. And I know that's hard. God is the number one in your family, and he will give you the means to take care of your family. But you got to surrender to God. Do you understand? Okay, your wife looking at you like you crazy. She going to have to understand what's going on up in here, God got this, and God will give on to you to supply your family. Trust him and give it. I know that's hard for a lot of brothers in Christ. I'm the provider for the family. I know. But God is the provider for you and your family. And don't you forget that. Stop wrestling with God. That's why things ain't working out the way they supposed to for you. Because he won't let it. God's rejection is his protection. So follow the Lord and don't lean on your own understanding. Sit down. I hear a train as I'm talking about this too. It's great. Y'all ain't gonna hear it though, because it's kind of far out. But sit down and be patient with the Lord and let him guide you as he's the number one in your family. The alpha to the everything. He got this. Do you know? He got you. He ain't gonna let you fall. So stop looking down and look forward. Stop tripping and dipping and look at the mighty Jesus Christ, God the Father, the heavenly family, because they got you. All right? The angels protecting and all that. You good. You can sleep and rest your head. You all right? Close them gateways. Stop all that. Peace and blessings. And I will catch y'all in the next one.